Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a Miniverse Make It Mini Potions Harry Potter edition. Today we have, let's see, Wolfsbane. Ooh, okay. So, Wolfsbane. I wish they had a little description on what the potion does, but these are all the knock things over. These are the options. This one doesn't even come with doesn't show you what the rares are, but if you stayed tuned, I have some of them already in the video, so you'll have to look back and look forward. But these are all the ones that you can get. So today it basically wants us to mix the powder into the cauldron and put the twigs into the bottle, pour the resin in, label it up, cure it up, label it up, and we will be good to go. Okay, keep dropping this. So let's move everything over. Take our cauldron off the burner here. And these cauldrons, I've learned, they're pop top here, but they're difficult to get off sometimes. It comes with a peel top, but as I've learned as well, unless you're really super strong, they are not the easiest to get off. Ow, it hurts my finger sometimes. So what we have to do is one sec. I take my scissors. Let me just kind of poke the edge. I give the edge a little poke and go around it with my scissors. The thing is, I don't like these seals. Okay, go that way. Is because I like it to look clean, and this does not look clean. So whatever, it is what it is. We'll take that off, put that there. And it also means that the cauldrons are not really reusable. Well, they're reusable, I guess, for more display, but not really reusable. You can't tell what resin's kind of in there at the time. I think it's clear, or it shows light blue on the thing, but we're gonna put sparkly blue. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I like to snip the thing. Okay, so yes, I like to snip the outer spots of these so that I can open the cap, but also they will still stay on. Well, sometimes. Put it back to where it was, press it in place. Same with this one. Press it really hard, don't break the container. Just so that it will stay aesthetically pleasing. Look at that. Oh my god, some blue pigment. I'm going to set that down there so it doesn't stain my thing. And it wants us to put the blue pigment in, mix it up. Okay, so let's put some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue pigment in there. Just so that we have enough. Perfect. And I've been using, where is it? Oh, it's in there. All right, so I'm going to use this silver thing. I was using a gold one, but I'm using it for something else. So carefully stick your stir stick in, and then gently at first stir it, because the pigment, if you have too much pigment in there, it'll just splurt back out, and the pigment is very staining. It gets stuck to everything. It's just so fine. It's very hard to get. So we're going to mix it as best we can. Mix, 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 mix. With any glitter or pigment, mostly, if you let it sit long enough, it'll probably just settle back down to the bottom. We're going to open our potion bottle, and what we're going to do here is the same thing. Hold this tight, clip, and then we're going to stick it back on, and then we can pop the top here. And these are little twigs, I'm assuming. It looks like little twigs. Yeah, okay. So, how many does it doesn't say how many. Just add some twigs to the bottle. All right, so let me take out 2, and let me assess what they are first. They're just kind of flimsy. Obviously, they're fake twigs, but they're just flimsy little plastic twigs. Put those in there, and they will not come out after, of course. Nothing's going to come out of the bottle once the potion is cured. But I want to put enough in there so that it will show in the potion, but also, there we go. I want to leave 2 left in, that doesn't go on there. Leave 2 left in the bottle. Oh my gosh, I'll fix it after. 2 left in the container thing so that I have extra display pieces for my little potion shop thing. I think one day I'm going to get the Harry Potter potion classroom, but I'm waiting for it to go on sale. So yes, so one day if the set goes on sale, I will buy it. So we have some twigs in our bottle there, and we have the blue potion ready to go. I don't know if this one fits in here. Nope, it's a little too big. The other potion behind there, the wolf's blood, or dragon's blood. I was thinking Wolfsbane. This is Wolfsbane. The dragon's blood. It was easy so that I could put it in there. Gosh, everything is just so small and it wants to fall over. So I'm going to take my spoon out, put it to the side here. And the best way to do it, if you can, stabilize the best you can. pull up a little bit in there because it needs to have air. If it doesn't have air, it won't flow properly and it'll just get stuck. And I like to try to pour it consistently. Oh, look at that potion. I love the blue pigment. It's gorgeous. Definitely comes in a bunch of extra pigment. So if you have any clear, like I do, you can actually use it for other projects as well. And I've seen people not fill these up. Like, it's a potion. I want it to be full up to where it needs to be. So keep pouring. We're almost there. Okay. And this is where my spatula comes in handy. I have my little kitty, my little Hello Kitty spatula from another project, but it actually is silicone. So besides getting it all over the handle, it makes it easy. I'm gonna go in real quick, scoop it all out. We need as much as we can get. And even if I have to add a little bit of clear, okay, that's as much as what wants to come out. I'm gonna pause the video and let it go down just a minute. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of clear because I don't like that gap there. I want it to be a little more full, but we're going to give it its time and I will be right back. All right, so I let it drip down. I added a tiny bit of clear just to make it full to the top because I like a full potion. And look at that. I stirred it up real good. You can see how crystally blue it is, and then you can see some of the twigs in there, which I don't know if that's Wolfsbane or not. Whoops. So what we're going to do is put our cork on, and usually the cork is a little too tight, Oh, okay, whatever. It's going to have to be that tight, or it's already ripping. So put that in there, and then I'm going to cure it, and that will be our potion. So thank you guys so much for watching me make the Wolfsbane. I do have a few more to do, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, so I gave that a full cure. And as you can see, there is some of the blue, well, the blue's all over, but the like Wolfsbane sticks, I'll call them. I'm not sure what they are, but I love how they look. And we are going to put a label on it. And what does it say? And some string. Just, I guess the string is just a garnish. It doesn't hold the label on. So let's pull this off. It should be a sticker. One moment. I'm trying my best not to rip it. There we go. Straighten it out a little bit. I don't know why they make these so difficult. Okay. The only place that I like, honestly, I love that the Wolfbane is sticking out there. So I'm going to put it over here so that we cannot shadow. Okay. It's not even straight, but whatever. You know what I mean? If you're making a potion, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of twine on it. I'm not sure where this end of this one is. What the heck? I wish, honestly, I could just rip it off. I don't think that'll work. Hold on. Where's the ending? Give me a moment. Okay, so I got that all untangled. Oh my gosh. So happens in many things. One little swipe of the finger. Okay, so I unraveled it. What I'm going to do, actually, is it shows two tails kind of dangling down. Let's evenly match this up. 1 second. Take the edges and the ends and scratch it. Open up my finger. I'm going to place it on the bottle there. Bottleneck. Okay, so let's twist it up. Twist one way. Okay, it's a little over twisted, and leave like a scarf kind of. Let's hold it down there. Thank God I have more fingers. And twist the other one the other way, overlapping what you just did, and leave a scarf kind of. Okay, 1 second. Off camera, I am gonna just tie these together. All right, so I put the label on and I put the little twine around it. I added a little bit of resin there, so that's why it looks darker. I cured it just so it hold the knot. And then I kind of added a tiny bit of resin on the edge of these, but it's coming frayed. And I just keep twisting it a little bit to make it look like it's, you know, but also that's how it's supposed to look, just like a little potion bottle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe.